Have you finished Cold Harbor?
No.
And she's still alive.
Season 2 of Severance ended with a bang, or rather, a bolt gun shot. Mark Scout, played by the incredible Adam Scott, finally confronted his outie in the birthing cabin. The two Marks had one goal: save Gemma. But at what cost? Outie Mark wanted his wife back, but Mark S. wasn't so sure his outie cared about the innies trapped below Lumen. Despite his doubts, Mark S. agreed to help. And that's where the chaos began. Mark's plan was simple: finish the Cold Harbor file, take the elevator down to Gemma's floor, and guide her to the emergency exit. But nothing at Lumen is ever simple. After completing Cold Harbor, Mark was trapped in a bizarre celebration, complete with a full marching band. Thanks to Helly's quick thinking, Milchick was distracted, and Mark made a break for the elevator. But then, he ran into Mr. Drummond. Mark finally found Gemma, but their reunion was short-lived. As they embraced, they flipped back to their innie selves, Mark S. and Ms. Casey. Awkward, right? They made a run for the emergency exit, but when the red light started flashing, Mark faced an impossible choice: escape with Gemma and leave his innie life behind, or stay and fight for Helly and the others. But what does all of this mean for Lumen's grand plan? Cold Harbor wasn't just another file, it was a test. Jame Eagan himself watched the final moments of Gemma's trials, hinting at something much bigger. Lumen's experiments with severed identities, like Gemma's mundane tasks, suggest they're preparing to roll out the procedure to the masses, but with Lumen, there's always something darker at play. And then there's Helly. By the end of Season 2, she and Mark have technically had sex twice, and many fans are convinced she's pregnant. Remember that Season 1 news report about the legal ramifications of a severed identity getting pregnant? Could Helly's pregnancy be the next big twist? If so, how will Mark handle having a child with an Eagan, especially while they're on the run? Season 2 left us with more questions than answers. What is Lumen really planning? Will Mark and Helly escape, or will they be caught? And what about Gemma? One thing's for sure: the severed floor is a labyrinth of secrets, and we can't wait to see what happens next.